Hello, boys and girls. Today I will tell you a story called Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. Now, this story was told to me by my grandfather, but it is told all over the world in different forms. Now, wisdom is when you are wise and you know a lot of things. When I start the story, I usually say crick and you say crack. And when the story ends, I will say why a bang and you say story end. Let's try it. Crick. Ah, good job. Story begins. Now, long ago, before the world knew anything about anything, the sky god Nyame had all the wisdom in the world. And so Anansi decided that he wanted some wisdom for himself. So he went to the sky god and he said, Nyame, can I have some wisdom, please? Nyame decided that he wasn't going to give Anansi the wisdom because Anansi was a trickster. But Anansi begged and begged, and so Nyame decided, okay, I will give you the pot of wisdom in a clay pot, but you have to promise to share wisdom with the world. Anansi promised, and off he went. When Anansi got home, he opened the pot of wisdom and he saw things he has never seen before, heard sounds he has never heard before. And so this excited Anansi, and he decided he wanted to keep wisdom all to himself. Anansi went out to the forest and saw a tall winding tree reach straight up to the sky with lots of green leaves around it. And Anansi decided that is where he was going to hide up the pot of wisdom. But just as Anansi was climbing up the tree, he kept falling down. And he started climbing again and he kept falling down. And this made Anansi so mad because he couldn't figure out why his 8 legs could not get him up the tree. And Anansi was so angry, but then he heard a small voice. His son Kwaku was following him and Anansi didn't know. Anansi, why don't you tie the pot of wisdom along with the clay and put it around your waist? That way you can have all your 8 legs climbing up the tree. That was a brilliant idea, thought Anansi. And so he began to climb up the tree. He climbed and he was so excited that he was now going to hide the pot of wisdom. But then he began to think. He said, if I have all the wisdom in the world in this clay pot, why is it that my son could have told me how to get up the tree? And so Anansi got so mad that he threw down the pot of clay and it broke into millions of pieces, and out flew wisdom all over the world, some to Asia, Africa, the America, the Europe. And so everyone in the world got a piece of wisdom. And that is why, boys and girls, no one person in the world has all the wisdom. Wisdom is inside each and every one of us. Why a bang? Story end. That is right. Good job, boys and girls.